Okay. I think we'll go ahead and get the meeting started. I'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. If everybody will please stand. We're joining the pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. If you remain standing, we'll go ahead and have a moment of silence for those serving overseas for our country, those here at home, our residents here in the city of Hazelwood, and most importantly, our employees and staff here at City Hall, and any of us that have lost a loved one or a friend here recently. Let's please remember them also. Thank you. David, please. Next, we have roll.
Mr. Marquez.
Here.
Ms. Marlowe.
Here.
Mayor Robinson.
Here.
Ms. Matlock.
Here.
Mr. Taylor.
Here.
Mr. Smith.
Here.
Ms. Hatton.
Here.
Mr. Hoops.
Here.
Mr. Armstrong.
Here.
Quorum is present.
Next, we have discussion of amendment or adoption of the agenda and printed discussion.
Move to adopt.
It'll be done. There's been a motion and a second to adopt the agenda as printed. Any further discussion, questions? Hearing none. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. There's been a request to go ahead and have the closed session be removed under the consent agenda. So, that would be amended and then approved in the consent agenda, so. Yeah, that can be considered under consent agenda,
The two.
amended the agenda and remove the executive sessions. There's been a motion to amend the agenda and remove the executive session.
Second.
In a second. Is any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the ayes have it. Need an adoption of the consent agenda as amended.
Move to adopt as amended. Second.
There's been a motion and a second. Adopt the consent agenda as amended. This will be a roll call vote.
Mr. Marquez. Ms. Marlowe.
Yes.
Mayor Robinson.
Yes.
Ms. Matlock.
Yes.
Mr. Taylor.
Yes.
Mr. Smith.
Yes.
Ms. Hatton.
Yes.
Mr. Hoops.
Yes.
Mr. Armstrong.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you. Moving down the agenda, 5A, we've got employee introduction. I'd ask the chief to come up. He's got several employees that he wants to introduce.
Mr. Mayor and Council, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the newest members of the Hazel Police Department. Jamarian Brown, Justin Anderson, Gary Gesslin, Tyler Jones. Mr. Brown, Officer Jamarian Brown grew up in St. Louis City, Hazelwood, and Florissant, not all at the same time. Jamarian attended North Technical High School, where he gained much knowledge in electrical trades his junior year. Senior year of high school, Jamarian then transferred to firefighting/EMT program, which gave him the opportunity to work as a firefighter at Kinloch Fire Protection District throughout his senior year. And after he graduated, he enlisted in the United States Army as a Cav Scout. before unfortunately choosing to leave the service due to his mother's worsening health problems. Jim Mary went on to apply for the Hazel Police Department. Was enrolled at the Eastern Missouri Police Academy, then graduated April 2nd, 2025. He's extremely excited to be part of the department and working in the community he grew up in. Welcome, Jamaica. Next up, Officer Justin Anderson grew up in St. Louis area with his parents, Harry Forrest and Sylvia Anderson, and one older brother, Philip Anderson. After graduating from Marquette Senior High School, Officer Anderson enrolled at St. Louis Community College until enlisted in the Missouri Army National Guard in 2012, where he served 6 years before being honorably discharged. After being discharged, Officer Anderson worked for the St. Louis County Jail, where he rose through the ranks and served as a captain. In August of 24, Officer Anderson attended Eastern Missouri Police Academy and recently graduated on April 2nd, 2025. In his free time, Officer Anderson enjoys spending time with his wife, Samantha. She's here in the audience, and their 2-year-old son, Mason, also here in the audience. Welcome. Gasling grew up in Lincoln County and St. Charles County with his mom, Cammie, and dad and stepmom, Gary and Jessica, along with 5 brothers, Ryan, Gage, Devin, Chase, and Jake. After attending Francis Howell Central High School in 2021, Gary continued his education at St. Charles Community College, receiving a associate degree in arts and science. He moved on to pursue a bachelor's in criminal justice at the University of Arkansas. On returning home, Gary enrolled in the Eastern Missouri Police Academy, class of 424, also graduating recently with Officer Brown and Anderson and Jones, and began his police career here in Hazelwood. We're happy to have him here as well. That's for tonight. Nice. Officer Tyler Jones grew up in Carrollton, Illinois with his loving mother, Jessica, and 2 siblings, Zach and Mackenzie. While attending Carrollton High School, Tyler enlisted in the Army National Guard and served the 445th Chemical Company in Shiloh, Illinois. He would go on to serve 6 years in the Army and reach the rank of sergeant before being honorably discharged. Decided to become a police officer, and we welcomed here in Hazelwood. He also graduated here recently on April 2nd with our other new officers. And welcome, Officer Jones.
Great.
Take a look.
Great.
Thank you, sir.
Great. Any of you have family you want to have come up? Have a picture taken with us? I know you do. Yeah, I know you do.
We only get a group picture. Very good. Family?
Yeah, do you guys have family or anything you want to write up or?
Anybody else have family here? Do you want to have?
You guys can go.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants you guys in the picture anymore. But keep going. Put your hand on. Get your picture taken.
There we go.
Go over there and that guy there.
Future Hazelwood officer. There you go, bud. Hey. Mason. Very good, thank you.
Have to hang that one on.
No, good job.
Next, we have recognition of the Hazelwood West High School DECA, Distributive Education Clubs of America. Or team. Okay. We have Councilman Robert Smith. He's going to help within the presentation.
The City of Hazelwood is proud to recognize the outstanding achievements of the Hazelwood West High School DECA team. DECA prepares emerging leaders and entrepreneurs in marketing, finance, hospitality, and management, equipping students with the knowledge and skills necessary to thrive in their future careers. In March, the Hazelwood West DECA team competed in the St. Louis Regional Competition and earned multiple awards. Kelly Tetson and America Urbina Gonzalez, second place for business law and ethics team decision-making. Kevin Brefford, second place in accounting applications. Matt Smith, second place in principles of business. Amonte Mayfield Abbey and Xavier Humphreys, third place, marketing management team decision making. Roderick Carter, third place, restaurant and food service management. Jeremiah Dismute and Michael Skies, third place, sports and entertainment marketing and team decision making. Jashawn Chapman, Jose Ibarra Castro, fourth place, hospitality services team decision making. These students earned invitations to the Missouri DECA State Competition held in Kansas City on March 24th through 25th, where they represented Hazelwood with pride and professionalism. Their success is a reflection not only of their dedication and talent, but also of the guidance and support of their mentors, Melissa Brandon, marketing and accounting, and Casey Jewett, business education, both faculty members at Hazelwood West High School. The Hazelwood City Council commends these students and educators for their achievements and contributions to our community. We are proud to honor them this evening and wish them continued success in all their future endeavors.
Nope. Yeah. Hold them up and go off to the crowd.
I get such picture fun. Oh, good. Okay, interesting. Very good. Yeah.
Congratulations, guys. And thank you very much, Ms. Brand.
Thank you.
Lovely. All right.
Thank you. At this time, we have proclamations. First one under 6A, we got proclamation, police week proclamation.
Proclamation 2506. Whereas National Police Week, observed May 11th through 17th, 2025, is a time for our community to come together in appreciation for dedicating and law enforcement, courage, and whereas police officers work hand in hand with residents, businesses, schools, and local organizations to build stronger, safer, and more connected communities. And whereas the 2025 theme, committed to serve together, reminds us that public safety is a shared responsibility, one built on trust, teamwork, and mutual respect. And whereas we recognize the daily efforts of our local officers who go above and beyond to protect, serve, and support neighbors in times of need, and we remember and honor those who have made the ultimate sacrifice. Now, therefore, the Council of the City of Hazelwood, Missouri, does hereby declare the week of May 11th through May 17th to be Police Week in the City of Hazelwood, and we encourage everyone to take a moment to thank the law enforcement officer, participate in community events, and reaffirm our collective commitment to serve together today and every day. Proclaim the 7th day of May, 2025.
Second, oops.
Thank you, gentlemen. There's been a motion on a second, adoption, any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Those opposed, the ayes have it. Next, we have the EMS proclamation.
Proclamation 2507. Whereas emergency medical services play a vital role in safeguarding the health, safety, and well-being of our community, responding to calls for help with speed, skill, and compassion. And whereas the dedicated professionals of EMS, including paramedics, EMTs, dispatchers, and other frontline responders, work tirelessly around the clock to provide life-saving care in moments of crisis. And whereas the theme of EMS Week 2025, we care for everyone, reflects the deep commitment to EMS personnel serve all individuals with empathy, respect, and professionalism, rather than age, background, or circumstance. And whereas we recognize the importance of supporting and strengthening EMS systems through training, resources, and community collaboration, ensuring that help is always there when we need it most. Now, therefore, the Council of the City of Hazelwood, Missouri, hereby proclaims the week of May 18th through May 24th, 2025 as Emergency Medical Services Week in the city of Hazelwood, encouraging everyone to thank our EMS heroes, participate in awareness events, and celebrate their extraordinary service under the banner, "We Care for Everyone," proclaimed the 7th day of May, 2025.
Got a motion, and a second to adopt. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye. Those opposed? The ayes have it. Next, we got Public Works Week proclamations.
Proclamation 2508. Whereas public work services are vital to the health, safety, comfort, and quality of life of our community. And whereas the men and women of public work are dedicated to improving our everyday lives by providing and maintaining critical infrastructure, including transportation, water and sewer systems, public building, waste management, and emergency response services. And whereas 2025 National Public Works Week theme, People, Purpose, Presence, highlights the essential role of public works professionals, the people who serve with dedication, the purpose that drives their commitment to excellence, and the presence that ensures vital services are delivered reliably every day. And whereas we are proud to celebrate and thank the individuals who show up every day in every season to support the quality of life we all enjoy. Now, therefore, the Council of the City of Hazelwood, Missouri hereby declares the week of May 18th through May 24th, 2025 as National Public Works Week, and encourage everyone to recognize and celebrate the incredible service and dedication of our public works teams who embody the spirit of people, purpose, presence. Proclaimed the 7th day of May, 2025.
Move to adopt.
There's been a motion and a second to adopt the Public Works Week proclamation. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye. Those opposed? The ayes have it. Next, we have a resolution supporting the application for the 2025 Waste Reduction Grant Funds.
Resolution number 2501, resolution of the Hazelwood City Council endorsing St. Louis County's grant program for city's waste reduction efforts.
Is there any discussion on this matter?
Good evening, Mayor and Council.
Okay.
I'm here tonight to talk about this year's Recycle Day that we host every year. It is funded by a collection of grants provided by St. Louis County's Department of Public Health. This year we are applying for Recycle Day. We're applying for an electronics recycling grant, a document shredding grant. We will also have the typical auto supply recycling and for public services on hand for getting rid of household junk and cardboard recycling. We also would like to do a paint disposal event a little later in the year. I think the Green Committee is thinking about October for that. So we are applying at this time for that grant as well. And it will be held at the same place as last year for anybody that attended, the Boeing parking lot at 321 James S. McDonald Boulevard. Guys have any questions for me?
Any further questions? Hearing none, is there a motion to adopt?
I'll make a motion to adopt.
Second.
Any further discussion? Any questions? If not, this will be a roll call vote.
Mr. Marquez?
Yes.
Ms. Wagler?
Yes.
Mayor Robinson?
Yes.
Ms. Matlock?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Smith?
Yes.
Ms. Hatton?
Yes.
Mr. Hoops?
Yes.
Mr. Abishan?
Yes.
Resolution 2501 is unanimously adopted.
Next, we have 6E, a resolution adopting the voluntary flood buyout policy. Nikki?
For the past couple of years, I've been working on the flood buyout project for the single-family residential homes in wards 2 and 5. So what I have for you tonight is an official document that is the buyout policy for the project, dictates all the rules and regulations that I've followed throughout the lifetime of the project. Many of them are a rehash of things that I have brought to council previously, such as we will be purchasing the homes, demolishing them, restoring them to open green space in perpetuity. This document just kind of officially outlines all of those specific rules I'm following. Any questions on this one?
Any further questions? If there's no further questions, is there a motion to adopt the resolution?
Move to adopt.
Second.
Then a motion and a second. Yeah.
Resolution number 2502, a resolution of the city of Hazelwood, Missouri, adopting the city of Hazelwood voluntary flood buyout policy.
Any further questions? This is a roll call vote.
Mr. Marquez,
Yes.
Ms. Wagler. Yes. Mayor Robinson.
Yes.
Ms. Matlack.
Yes.
Mr. Taylor,
Yes.
Mr. Smith,
Yes.
Ms. Hatton. Yes. Mr. Hoops,
Yes.
Mr. Obashan.
Yes.
Resolution 2502 is unanimously adopted.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have citizens' comments and discussion, which will be heard at this time and limited to a total of 15 minutes, which may be increased by discretion of the chair or by a motion approved by a majority of the members, council members present at the meeting. Anybody from the audience would like to come up and speak? Yes, ma'am. If you haven't already done so, and anybody that will speak later, if you would sign in, please, for the record and state your name in the beginning of your presentation.
Hello, city council members. My name is Jessica Platt. I live at 512 Fox Trail Drive. I wanted to let you know that May is a mental health month. And I wanted to share two websites with you. The first is the National Council of Mental Health, of Mental Well-being. Sorry, I'm not a very good reader. It had some facts on it that I would like to share with you. 1 in 5 US adults experience mental illness each year. 1 in 20 US adults experience serious mental illness each year. 1 in 6 US youth have a mental health condition, only half of which receive treatment for it. 50% of all lifetime mental illness begin by age 14 and 75% by age 24. In the US, in 2023, 20% of all high school students seriously considered suicide. Of those, and on these pages, on the page that stated those facts, there is a mental health awareness month checklist that you can download. Unfortunately, I looked at that 20 minutes before I came here and I don't have a printer, so I can bring a copy for each of you. But their website is www.thenationalcouncil.org. The other thing I want to share you is from the National Alliance of Mental Illness, or NAMI, which is www.nami.org. They have a list of movies and TV shows to watch if you are curious about mental health. Silver Liners Playbook covers bipolar disorder. That Being I Love Destroys Me covers PTSD and serious mental illness of our armed forces. Home covers schizophrenia. Touched with Fire covers bipolar disorder. Many Sides of Jane covers dissociative identity disorder. Paper Spiders covers paranoid delusions, and Please Like Me covers depression. I invite all of you to check out those two websites. Again, they are www.nami.org or www.thenationalcouncil.org for ideas on how to spread information about mental illness to all your loved ones. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening.
I just want to let you know, the information and whatever you want to call it, we was putting out front up here. I think we should change it and put one at put it at the city hall, because I kind of did a little study. Traffic, people might have an accident if they're trying to read what's on that board. You know what I mean? Right, because that's the busy intersection. If you driving and you're looking over here, you got the light trying to read it, you might have an accident or something. And I was thinking, the other two locations you said was fine. I'm thinking we should consider putting it right in front of the city hall. That way we don't have to wait on MoDOT to do their thing out there. You know, I think we could consider that, because that is a very busy intersection. And if you're trying to concentrate on those little letters on that thing, somebody might, you know what I mean, hit somebody or whatever. You know, let's consider that. And, what I've mentioned the last time about the two pit bulls, it happened Friday. They jumped the fence on me. Did it? And, believe me, I was scared. Thank God I had a shovel to keep them off of me. That was the only thing. And believe me, my daughter, fearless, she ain't been outside in the backyard since. So, I mean, I'm taking some drastic measure to protect my family from, since, you know, that's Florissant. I did call the Florissant non-emergency number Friday when it happened, just to make a report of it.
Yeah, you need to do
Because I'm gonna put something up. I started it, I'm putting something up to protect my family. But the front side of that, there's kids in front of that, lives in front of that man, they play out in the streets. The dog jumped that fence with ease. And didn't care for a minute to run up on me. Thank God I had that shovel to keep him off me until that man came and got him. But mark my word, this summer, those dogs are gonna get somebody, you're gonna hear about it. But I mean, I didn't call Hazelwood because it's in Florida, so, but I called them.
Right.
So, thank you.
Thank you.
Claire Faith, 8 View Drive. First of all, I'm just thankful we still have, people wanting to be police officers. It's really wonderful to see that we are still able to recruit and, get police officers to, work here in the city of Hazelwood, because I know other municipalities are having problems. So I think we're doing something right, that we're able to, keep getting police officers to work here, and it's wonderful to see, some younger ones get into the profession, and hopefully they will have long careers here. Secondly, Facebook Live is not working again for this meeting. I know a lot of people do. You have some faithful viewers who love to watch you on Facebook Live when you have your meetings, and they're very disappointed that it hasn't been working well lately. I know at the budget meeting, there was a discussion about doing something that would make that better or whatever, and hopefully you could share that with the public as to what your intentions are, so that going forward, they know there's a solution to the problem. And then thirdly, I would like to know when Republic Services contract is due back for bidding. Because I wish to strongly suggest that this council look at someone else besides Republic Services to be our trash collector. Last year, you know, I came before this board too many times to complain about the fact that my either recycle or trash was not picked up. I'm not, and I called too many times, and I was the only one on my street to ever call to complain about it. Which really pisses me off that the other 9 people who live on my street don't give a damn. This year, twice, my recycle was not picked up. And I think there were times when some others people's weren't picked up either, when it was supposed to be. But as a single person, I don't always put out trash or recycle every week because I don't create usually that much every week that needs to be put out there. But I did notice there have been cans sitting out there on other weeks when I didn't. So I don't know how many times this has already occurred, but I know for me, it's been twice. First on April 21st. Again, this Monday. It was not picked up. My one neighbor came to discuss it with me and I told him I'm no longer going to be the bitch of the neighborhood to complain about it. Because if you all don't care that you're paying for a service that's not happening, I don't care either. I'm marking it on my calendar faithfully. And I'm gonna expect a deduction on my bill when it gets to be too many. Because I am paying for a service and I expect it to happen. And so I think Republic Service needs to either be able to pick up the trash when they're supposed to. And they need to have a representative that we can talk to that doesn't insult people and isn't rude. So I'm not calling them because I don't wish to talk to Joelle anymore. I had enough of her last year. She was rude. I thought she was insulting. And I don't need to handle that. I'm not doing that. I worked for a public utility for 39 years and spent a lot of time of that customer service. I retired as customer service representative, supervisor. I know what customer service is supposed to be and how you are to be treated if you are the customer. And believe me, I only dealt 99% of the time with people who were angry with customer service. Rarely did I get a compliment call. I spent a lot of time with customers, appeasing them, getting them where they need to be. This woman does not know what customer service is. So we either need a new representative or they need to send her to school, like I was sent to school, on how to provide outstanding customer service to your customers, because she's not cutting it. So I, think the board needs to rebid this so Republic knows they may not be the only trash company in town. And B, if we have to pick them because they're the cheapest, I demand we get a new representative who can talk to the citizens of this city in a more respectful manner. Thank you.
Thank you. David, do we not have, the live version on our website?
We're having problems with Facebook itself. It's not from our end. It's they're stopping this.
But I mean, on our Hazelwood City page. We don't have it on there? Okay.
No, we've been working with Facebook to try to get them, but I wish I could say it's a problem that we can solve, but it's on the Facebook side of things.
Yeah, I just thought we had it on our Hazelwood page.
No.
Thank you.
And but like I say, they can see it through Zoom and they will not be seen on anything because they'll be participants.
Thanks.
Is there anybody else under citizens comment? Anybody else under citizens comments? Hearing none, I'll go ahead and close that portion of the meeting and move forward on the agenda. Next, unfinished business. Is there any unfinished business for city council members? Hearing none.
I don't know when I can say this.
Yeah, go ahead.
I wanted to talk about the thing that we're going to vote on later about the signage, concrete improvements, I think it is.
No.
Under strategies.
Under second reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the signage was ordinances that adopt that legislation. Just a
Okay, so can we look into, my question is, can we look into updating that ordinance? Instead of giving people special dispensation for,
Mr. Smith, Mr. Smith asked during that discussion if we could, get the sign.
you did,
code,
okay.
Looked at, so
It's
staff's
two-
gonna, we're
2
starting.
square feet, that's just big enough for
My-
the full directional error. I think we need to look at that.
Those are, yeah, valid comments, and we are gonna be.
Anything else under unfinished business? Mayor and council reports, July 9th work session agenda items. Board and commission appointments. Is there any board and commission appointments that were submitted?
No, there wasn't, but, please take a look at those rosters. There are several folks that, and I know that the boards that meet, as needed, are more difficult, but, there are some that terms expired last year or, expired this year. There's a lot of vacancies. We are in dire need to make sure we are having forums of these boards and commissions. They're very vital to some of the things that the city has to conduct business, so.
Can you give us a list again of commission?
Yeah, and it's also attached in
Is it
your
on the-
packet, but I can send you a hard copy.
Yeah, thanks.
Any further discussion under mayor and council reports? Hearing none, we'll move right on to 12A, city manager's report, consideration of work zone enforcement program agreement.
Evening, Mayor and Council. Police Chief. Staff recommends authorization of an agreement, with Missouri Highways and Transportation Commission, for funding for a work zone enforcement program agreement for a 5-year period, beginning in 2025 and ending in 2030. It is renewable for 2 additional 1-year extensions. The agreement would provide funding of up to $20,000 over a 5-year period for police overtime for enforcement and safety patrols during the construction periods in our work zones. MoDOT requires an ordinance for this agreement, thus I'm requesting this be put on for a first reading.
Is there any further discussion?
And I don't believe there's any MoDOT construction until 2026. They just start realigning Lindbergh and 270.
I'll make a motion, put it on for first reading.
Second.
There's been a motion and a second to put this on for first reading. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, ayes have it. Next, we have consideration of amending chapter 215 relative to legal age of minor.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, amending chapter 215 offenses relating to legal age of minors. Mr. Mayor and council members, before you are my proposals. You've seen bring the city's code into alignment with Missouri state law. Specifically, in 2021, the Missouri General Assembly amended to section 211.021 and to redefine child as any person under the age of 18. City's current ordinance references 17 as the age threshold in multiple places, which is now outdated and inconsistent with state law. The proposals as are follows: definition updates in section 215.499. Definition of minor would be updated from any person under the age of 17 to any person under the age of 18. Curfew provisions updated in section 215.500. The age threshold for curfew restrictions will be raised from under 17 to under 18. And all mentions of 17 in subsections A through D would be updated to 18 to reflect this change as well. These updates ensure that our Missouri code reflects current state law and any conflict or confusion enforcement related to minors and curfew regulations. We have to answer any questions.
Any questions from the city council? Any questions from the city council? I believe this would be a first reading also.
Move to put it on for first reading.
There's no further discussion. There's been a motion to put on for first reading. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. Next, we have consideration of purchase of the 2026 employee dental, vision, and health insurance.
Evening, Mr. Mayor, City Council, Dave Gibberty, Director of Finance. Tonight, we're presenting the proposed renewal for health insurance benefits for employees, as well as renewal for dental and other benefits. This will be one presentation covering both items C and D. The process of moving health insurance coverage to Slate is complete. We have adjusted the period of coverage for all of our ancillary insurance coverage to coincide with the Slate plan year, which begins on July 1. Meaning we will do this in May from now on rather than November. The Slate renewal is handled by the staff of Thomas McGee and is overseen by the Slate Board of Directors. Premium for city staff coverage will increase this year by 6%. Renewal process for other insurance has been coordinated through Daniel and Henry, our insurance broker. Quotes were obtained from our current insurance companies, inquiries made to other carriers. Daniel and Henry brought the best options to city staff. And the best option for dental was to move coverage from United Healthcare to the standard. The standard currently provides life and long-term disability to us. Premium costs are lower for dental, net of both coverage levels by about 2.5%. The standard will provide life and long-term disability for the city at no increase, provided we move dental to them, which we plan to do. And finally, life and long-term disability with that extra added incentive will now have a price guarantee for the next 3 years. Vision coverage from Vision Benefits of America is renewing with no increase in premium, along with another 2-year rate guarantee. So tonight, what we're asking for is separate motions to purchase medical benefits from Slate, dental benefits from the standard, life and long-term disability coverage from the standard, vision benefits from VBA. Plans for open enrollment will begin once these purchases have been approved. And do you have any questions?
I do want to add, Dave, correct me if I'm wrong, moving to Slate has saved us a lot of money because about 2 years ago, we were looking at a health increase cost of something to like 11 to 14% as opposed to 6%.
I got the last few years here if you want. Last year, when we moved to Slate, we moved at 0% increase in our premiums. And that lasted for 18 months while we not only did we adopted Slate, or we brought our coverage over to Slate, but then we adjusted our plan year to theirs. So that was 18 months without any increase. Prior to that, we had a 9.9% increase. Year prior to that, 14. Year prior to that, 8%. So 6 were, I'd like to have been less, but not too bad considering where we've been.
All right. This is just an approval. The first one is an approval for Slate, I believe, and need a motion to approve that.
For the first reading.
No,
Yeah.
not for first.
Move to approve that.
Move to approve. Concur with staff, basically.
Which one?
This is for Slate.
The
Medical for Slate,
dental, vision, and health.
well, one at a time.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Lisa and Butch.
You know what, Dave?
Okay,
Everybody read that.
so,
Motion made and seconded to approve for Slate. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those approved? Those opposed? The ayes have it. David, what was the next motion?
the next one would be, approve, dental benefits from the standard.
Move to approve.
Second. There's been a motion and a second to approve and concur with staff. Any further discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. Okay,
Okay, and then finally, next would be life and long-term disability coverage from the standard.
second. There's been a motion and a second to approve. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. Next,
And finally, vision benefits from Vision Benefits of America.
go.
Move to approve.
Second, Smith. The motion and a second to approve and concur with staff. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, please say aye. Those opposed? The ayes have it.
Great, thank you very much.
Thank you, Dave. Consideration of purchase of 2026 employee life insurance. Just did that. Get it all swept up and together. Okay, this would be next is our Parks and Recreation Director, Mr. Doug Littlefield. Got some exciting news for the summer 2025.
Yes.
I do. Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, Mayor, City Council members. I'm here tonight to talk about the upcoming aquatic season. I'm excited to say that currently there's water in all three pools. We've run all three pools worth of pumps. We got on it totally early. You know, our pool's getting a little aged and we have surprises every year. We expected surprises, we got them, and hopefully we're past most of them right now. So the pools are full, they're running. The spray ground has been shot, has worked, so we anticipate everything being open for Memorial Day weekend. Saturday, May 24th will be that first weekend, and we'll be open, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Then of course, the spray ground's open all, for the rest of the season, probably through September. And then we got to shut it down for the winter. However, over at White Birch Bay, because school is still in session, we're weekends only up until June 7th. And then of course, very happy to announce, for the first time since 2018, we'll be starting a season with 7 days of operation on the schedule. Last year, you saw we were still trying to acquire staff to get to that. So it didn't kick in for I don't know, about 3-4 weeks last year. Mr. Knowles, Jeff, our aquatics guy, he started with really nothing after COVID, and he has really developed a strong lifeguard program here. And that's translating into the schools. We are competing with our neighbors for lifeguards all the time. And being that our neighbor just built another place right down the road, Hazelwood West is a battlegrounds for us, and we're looking for those students as well as at-home folks. I'm just making a pitch right now. We still got lifeguard job openings, so anybody here, Marvin, you still here? Thinking about you for lifeguard this year. So we're still taking lifeguards. We're good in the concession stands. We've got that all taken care of, the front desk. So, that's the plan. We got a strong swim lesson program coming on this year. We're teaching lessons for everybody from infants all the way through adults. We've got time scheduled for that. Swim team last year, first year, we've had over 100 kids since 2018. Swim team's coming back strong. Another successful effort from Mr. Knowles, his staff, and we've got a good parents organization that helps out with that. So that's kind of what we got on the table there. We've got the exercise programs at the pool, all the things you'd expect, aqua boot camp, but we've got a new therapy yoga class going on in the water there. You're with a certified water therapy yoga person going. So that's a new one that's getting added in. Everything I'm talking about here tonight is in the new city newsletter, Parks and Recreation brochure that's out, that was delivered to all the residents. It starts on page 6. Something that we've done at admissions this year is we've just kind of streamlined our prices. You know, we used to have a kid's price, we had an adult price, we had a senior price. This year we have a resident price and a non-resident price. It's $7 daily admission for residents to get into the pool. It's $15 for non-residents. We are right there with our neighbors. We want to be competitive, of course. And we also want to acknowledge that our residents, they're the taxpayers for this pool. And so there should be an advantage to be a resident to get in your pool. We also have individual passes available. We have family passes. Non-residents can buy passes. There's a different rate for that, but there's a bargain to be had if you're going to actually get to the pool more than 5 or 6 times. There's a savings to be had with that. So that's a little bit about our programming and what we have at the pool. We have a teen night this year coming up. It's our biggest event of the year. Every year it sells out. We do cap it at 200 people, but we've got one on June 6th and June 25th. That's a cooperative effort between us and the police department. And we've really turned that into quite an event that folks look forward to. And it is a rush to get those tickets. We've got the big movie night. We're doing Moana 2 this year. Come out to the pool, float around, watch a movie while you're out there. We've got the family night. We have rental spaces available within the pool. We don't do private after hours rentals, but we have within the pergola, we have a room on the inside and we have a pavilion on the outside, all available for whatever functions folks maybe want to have. And then we conclude our season with, we got the big dog day. That's on Tuesday. That's September 2nd this year. That's of course the last, after the last day that we're open to the public. And we get a pretty good attendance with the dogs. So just want to throw those out there. Those are our big events that we got going. Just want to talk about, we did start a lifeguard incentive program this year. That's a new thing. It basically is incentivizing the kids to, hey, get your friends out here. You bring your friend in. If they're already certified, they come out and they work over 45 days throughout the course of the season. There's a monetary bonus for them. If they come already certified, it's $100. The fellow or lady could get in their pocket for that referral. And if they're not already certified, well, there's a $50, but they both have to work those minimum 45 days and help get us through the season. So we're hoping that's going to help drive our numbers. We're expecting to probably have somewhere around 60 to 70 lifeguards up there this year. That's just what it takes to run a pool. That pool starts up at 7 in the morning and basically runs through about 8 at night every day. So we got a lot of programming. Starts with the swim team and ends with those adult exercise classes that I was just recently talking about. So a lot of good things. We're ahead of the game. We got a good jump on staff. So we're just hoping for a fantastic season and some great weather. That will determine everything. So just wanted to let you know what was up. If y'all had any questions about the upcoming season that I could answer for you or anything like that.
Good information, Doug.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank Doug and Larry and Julie and David, staff-wise. Am I missing somebody?
Larry, bus driver.
Larry, I said Larry. For coming out as employees and helping out with the Florissant Valley Parade. Larry does a lot of work every year on the float. And we received an award again this year, second place in the theme of the Florissant Valley Flowers. So thanks to Parks and Recreation, keeping the city involved around town. Thank you, Doug.
Get the more things by me, Mr. Mayor.
Go ahead.
At the April 16th city council meeting, 2 residents appeared. One had submitted a signed petition seeking a traffic study on Flamingo. Immediately after that meeting, Chief Hudnick had met with that citizen. They spoke and they were working on the next steps regarding that issue. In addition, a resident on Jacqueline complained about the Christian Academy on Laddie Avenue. Their backyard is adjacent to this resident's backyard. Their issues were unkept trees, tires in the yard, which perfected breeding grounds for mosquitoes and other related violations. Chief Hudnick and code enforcement people are on top of that. They're aware of the concerns and they're investigating and taking action on that. You got a notice from the city clerk about the U.S. handball ribbon cutting. That's the Greater North County Chambers ribbon cutting will take place on Tuesday, May 27th. At the new National Handball Center located at 8701 Dunn Road. The event starts at 10:30 a.m. at the center. Club officials have been working very closely with police, code, fire, and the city clerk to create a really good ceremony. So hope to see everybody out there. I want to thank each one of the council members and the senior staff for their participation and input at last week's budget meeting. We appreciate all the input that you have and the interest that you showed. Finance Director Dave Tuberty will be presenting the final document to you in June for your final consideration and vote. Also at that meeting, I want to address an issue. Dave Stewart and Doug and I presented a cost estimate that we received regarding a potential bridge from the west parking lot to Civic Center East front door. We received some complaints about crossing that area when the parking lot is flooded. We want to say, number one, that estimate was presented for information only, since that was a budget meeting, not an official meeting. We couldn't take any action anyway. We wanted to present that to you. Remember, the cost estimate was between $120,000 to $150,000 just for that. This was not a simple little construction of throwing a few pieces of wood together. Because we're talking about building in a floodplain, which means we have to elevate the bridge 6 feet over the floodplain levels. And which is federal mandated. Then we also have to create and meet with ADA compliance standards to build a ramp to the front door, which is why there's such a high cost. There obviously was some confusion about this because at no time during the budget meeting did the staff recommend the bridge to be built. In fact, my position is not to build a bridge. It's just too costly and too expensive. And that bridge, when you have to drill it 6 feet over the floodplain, is really not a bridge that will benefit anybody. Plus the slope to get the ADA standard up to that is too high and too steep. So we presented to let everybody know about that. There was something that a lot of people just thought all we had to do is build a bridge, and it's just more than just a little piece of bridge. It's a whole significant matter that the federal government is going to make us do. So I wanted to get that out there for people's edification. Finally, the Parks Department will be presenting the season's first food truck night. It will be Tuesday, May 27th from 5 to 8 p.m. at Howder Shell Park. Vendors will be the Crooked Boot, Homestyle Grill, Cajun Seduction, and Too Sweet. Music will be provided by 40 Miles to Vegas. That is my report, Mr. Mayor. Council, if there's any questions, concerns, or issues, I'm happy to address them.
Any questions for the city manager?
Thank you.
Hearing none. City attorney's report.
No report.
City clerk's report.
No report.
Commissioner board reports, new business. Any new business in front of the city council? Hearing none, we've got first reading of bills.
Bill number 5166, ordinance authorizing an agreement with the Missouri Highways Transportation Commission for funding for statewide transportation improvement program on-call work zone enforcement activities for a 5-year period, renewable for 2 additional 1-year extensions.
Next we have second reading of bills.
No, there's only one.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Bill number 5167, an ordinance amending chapter 215 of the municipal code and revising the legal age of minors.
Now we'll move to second reading of bills. We have bill number 18A, bill number 5165.
An ordinance authorizing a contract with M&H Concrete Contractors Incorporated for the 2025 concrete improvements project at a cost not to exceed $442,362.25.
Is there any discussion? Hearing no further discussion, is there a motion to approve?
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second. Been a motion and a second. This is gonna be a roll call vote.
Mr. Marquez,
Yes.
Ms. Wadlow,
Yes.
Mayor Robinson,
Yes.
Ms. Matlock,
Yes.
Mr. Taylor,
Yes.
Mr. Smith,
Yes.
Ms. Hatton.
Yes.
Mr. Hoops,
Yes.
Mr. Abishon.
Yes.
Bill number 5165 is unanimously adopted as ordinance number 5047-25.
Next, under miscellaneous business and announcements, we have a regular city council meeting, May 21st at 6:30 PM. Please don't forget about our new events that were announced tonight, recycling program and all the exciting aquatic facility programs that Doug had mentioned tonight. So if there's no further business, is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll move, Tim.
Second. A motion and a second. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it. Thank you.